So yeah. I don't think I'm gonna die anytime soon, Anonymous. Like, I'm really fine and everything. Like, honestly, guys, like, this is just kind of like my body type, and like, that it's just kind of like, I'm just kind of like naturally like this and all of that. I am doing okay, guys. I am doing okay.
Just get more help. You're unhealthy. Get it, mug. Get.
I don't think I'm about to die, guys. There's a lot of these comments that are like, you gotta die already.
She is literally withering away. You are dying.
You guys don't understand, okay? Like, everyone just comes to my streams like, literally to attack me lately, okay?
Vault opening. Welcome to the vault. Hello, what is up, you guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Linda Kyle, and this is the vault. Anyway, you guys, let's jump straight into today's video. Today we are talking about a young lady, right? She's not South African. And I told you guys actually in a previous video that I want to actually branch out and also speak about social issues or people or topics that are not just South African or African based type of issues or topics and whatnot, because it's going to be good for the brand type of situation, right? So today I'm introducing you guys to a young lady, and her name is Eugenia Cooney, right? She is a very well-known, funny enough, very well-respected OG YouTuber. She's been in the YouTube space for quite some time. Excuse me. But she's not just only on YouTube. She also streams on Twitch and other platforms, right? Eugenia Cooney has been having a lot of problems. A lot of, I think, in my opinion, mental problems, but also very deep health problems, physical problems, and it's just a very big issue. And I thought to myself, well, this is very relevant to introduce to you guys, because I did a video about the fat positivity community and how shady and false it really is. However, Eugenia Cooney is not part of the fat positivity community. She is part of the latter, right? Eugenia Cooney is, like I said, I think she's about 26, 27 years old. She's an OG YouTuber. She's been on YouTube for many years. And she has a very serious problem. A very serious problem. Now, we are not in this video, and I think most people don't come down on Eugenia. They actually want to help her and actually help other people that are consuming her content, because the people, the young people that actually consume her content want to be just like her. And I remember a time in my life, and we'll get to that, where I was one of those people. Eugenia Cooney is anorexic. She's anorexic. I said that 3 times because it's that bad. You know, I'm sure some of you guys have seen images of people that are anorexic, and you've browsed through them, or you know, you just look or glance through them. They suggest it to you, and you just kind of skip through it. But she's at that point where it's very deathly. It's a problem. It's a very deep situation, and the issue is that I feel, and many other people actually do feel, that she's not showing us her anorexia, but she's also promoting it, making it a good or cool thing.
Eugenia Cooney is pretty much self-harming on the internet and getting paid for it. People are paying her a ton of money to just watch her live a very unhealthy lifestyle, and she is getting reinforced, positive reinforcement to live this unfortunate lifestyle.
Right? Anorexia is an eating disorder. It's like a mental illness, in all honesty, right? You feel like you're so big that you need to lose so much weight. And if you start to gain even the slightest bit of weight, you start to become very paranoid, and you will do anything and everything to prevent that from happening, to the point where you can die or hopefully get sick. I'm saying hopefully because we don't want people to die. We don't want people to die, right? And it's an illness. Anorexia is an illness, a very, very serious illness. And I feel like there are so many people out there that have suffered from this and didn't even know that they were. They didn't even know that they were. And I'll get to my situation as well. You might think that, oh, I'm South African, or I'm African, so I'm not. Your family and your parents and all these people might not notice it. Oh, you're losing weight. Because it's really not a black person's thing type of situation. But it is an everybody's thing type of situation. Eugenia Cooney is literally on the internet, on multiple social medias, right? She has millions and millions of viewers, subscribers, likers, people that love her and cling on to her every single word. And she's very, very sick. She is very, very sick. She is anorexic, has admitted that she is. And even though she has tried to get help in the past, it doesn't seem like it is helping at all. Because she looks like every time she comes onto our screens, she's about to drop down and die. I am honestly very shocked that Eugenia Cooney is still alive. I am glad that she's still alive. Thank the Lord that she's still alive. But I'm shocked that she's still alive at the state that she is. I don't know her medical history or what it is that she's actually really going through medically. But just observing her, looking at her, watching her content, it's very scary. It's scary. It's like, oh, no, please. Not like this type of situation. And as a full-bodied African woman, it's very, very disturbing.
Anonymous, like I'm really fine and everything. Like honestly guys, like this is just kind of like my body type, and like that it's just kind of like I'm just kind of like naturally like this and all of that.
She is she's an influencer that is anorexic, very visibly anorexic. Not only that, she's been on the internet for many, many years. And I've said to you guys so many times that I don't want people to get cancelled. Especially this one. I don't want her to get cancelled. I want her to get help. But I'm not the only person that actually wants her to get help. Her friends, very close best friends, and she doesn't have many of those. Her friends did a 5150. This is the term or the number that is used in America, 5150, where you call the police or you call the mental institution people to come and assist you with someone that is not willing or admitting that they need help. And they come and they take this person. It's like what is this called? Intervention. It's like an intervention, right? And this person has absolutely no say, but there are like, I wouldn't say feds, but we can say feds that come and take this person to a mental psychiatric type of place so that they can actually get help. Her friends actually put together this intervention, which she didn't know about. Yes, even watching the video was very sad. Whenever I have ever watched any type of intervention on TV, on the net, whatever, it feels very sad because obviously the person that they are trying to intervene into their life is blindsided. It's never nice to be blindsided. It's shocking. It's weird. It's strange. But honestly, she's one of those people with an eating disorder that actually needs that intervention because she is so deadly skinny. It's scary. It's so scary to just even click onto her content and watch her. It's like, when is it going to come to that point where she's gonna break a bone or something like that, or just die on a live stream because she's a Twitch streamer? You know what I mean? So her friends did this 5150, and that's what it's called in America. I'm not sure what it's called in South Africa or other parts of the world, but I know that these things do exist, whereby you can seek the assistance of medical people or professionals or organizations to help you with someone that is not willing or admitting that they have a problem, and they can come in, remove the person like an intervention, and help them.
I called mental health professionals, and there was nothing they could do because they weren't law enforcement and they could not forcibly enter a home without permission, which is not something that anyone in that household was going to give.
Because it's like a mental illness. It's a mental illness situation. And even after she had that 5150 and she was at this rehabilitation place for people that are anorexic, she came back home. It didn't help the situation. She actually got worse because she started putting out videos whereby she was saying that she was very traumatized and it was just hell on earth for her in this place. And you know what's the worst thing about the situation? The friends are the ones that initiated this 5150 and this intervention. Her mother wasn't those people. But what makes it worse is that her mother seems to be condoning this type of behavior. That's what it seems like to me. So in my opinion, it's like her mother is condoning the situation. Because since Eugenia was a teenager, she was young and she started streaming and she started working online, making money online, I feel like, I don't know definitively, I just feel like she was the breadwinner in the family. She was the one that was bringing in the ka-ching. And let's face it, if you don't know, let me let you know. Eugenia is actually profiting and capitalizing from her eating disorder, from her physical appearance. This is a fact. And if anybody wants to deny it, please stop. You're lying. You're a liar. You're a liar. Because we can all see the truth. I don't care how many videos Eugenia can do and come out and say, oh guys, when I'm doing this, it's not pro-Anna or this or that. No, you're lying. We can see what it is that you're doing. There's so much information about it. And if your closest friends, your very best friend is trying to get your help, then clearly they know something about you that we don't know about. And Eugenia's mother is very mum about it. Like, oh no, everything is fine. Everything is normal. Everything is not normal with Eugenia. And it's a freaking problem. Because not only girls and boys in America, a lot of people around the world are watching her videos. She has over 2 million subscribers and followers on different platforms. 2 million on YouTube. So you can just imagine on Twitch, on this, on that. There are many people that are sick, that have this eating disorder, that follow her and aspire to be just like her. It's a very, very big freaking problem. Because Eugenia is still alive. And I feel like she's really trying to end herself in front of us online. Because she's had multiple times where people have tried to help her. But it never works. And I understand. It's a mental illness. It really, really is. She really can't help the way she feels. But when you have someone like her mom, who is like, no, everything is fine. Lady, you know that everything is not fine. We can all see it. Can you please just get your shit together already? This is your daughter. This is your daughter. And I understand that actually Eugenia is supporting her mother, paying all the bills, doing this, that, and the other, and is actually apparently allegedly manipulated by her mother, right? But like, lady, if your daughter is gone, then your food is gone as well. Your food and more than your food, because clearly it's not even about survival with you. If you are allowing your daughter to be like this for so many years, you have a problem too. You need a 5152 type of situation. You know what I mean? Eugenia Cooney is perishing in front of our eyes, in front of the eyes of the internet. And even though her friends have tried to help her, and they have actually gotten backlash from trying to help her, it's like, can you not see what is actually going on? What is wrong with you? If you're going to come down on her friends that were trying to help her, that 5150 was supposed to help her, and they were doing it because they were scared for her life. If her immediate family members cannot see or don't want to admit because they are going to benefit from her disorder and her illness financially, then I understand why the friends would want to intervene. She honestly doesn't seem like, you know, even when Eugenia Cooney has dramas with people, because there are a lot of YouTubers that have spoken about her or spoken about her situation or given their views and opinions about her situation. She's not a malicious person. She's so sweet. And she's always trying to squash the beef. It came to a point where recently she broke down on the internet and she was like, you know what, guys, I don't understand why I need to explain every single detail about my life. Baby, Eugenia, the reason why you need to explain every single detail of your life is because your appearance is very sickly, it's very shocking, it's very scary for us to see. And as much as we like the girl, because you can tell she has a very nice personality, the appearance is very shocking. And I feel like over the years she has gained all these followers because of that. There are so many young boys and girls that are suffering from anorexia and menorexia, right, and other eating disorders that actually look up to her. And it's disturbing because let me tell you something. Eugenia Cooney has been profiting, capitalizing, and growing her following. And it seems like at this point she flaunts her illness because it's an illness. This girl is literally dying in the eyes of the internet. It's right in front of us. She's dying right in front of us. She is sickly. There is absolutely no way anyone can come behind me and tap me on my back and say, no, she's fine. Even her mother needs to actually start saying or doing something about the situation. Stop trying to profit off your child, lady, if that is the situation, because apparently, allegedly, that is what you are trying to do. Look at your child, like your child. She is so she's not even skinny. She's done. Skin and bones. Her skin is covering her bones. I'm not even saying that to try to be funny. It's very, very scary when you look at Eugenia Cooney. So I wanted to bring this to my subscribers and my viewers because I did a video about fat positivity, whereby I'm like, you know what, guys, it's not right for us to salute people that are obese and in trouble and say, oh, you think this is beautiful. Oh, Lizzo, oh, we love it, girl. You better shimmy around us. You better show us your fat. No, that is wrong. But also what Eugenia Cooney is going through is also wrong. And there are so many young boys and girls that are going through the same thing. We can't just sit back and just be quiet about it. It's not right. It's not right. So many people have died from this illness. Anorexia is a serious situation. And I do feel that in my heart of hearts, we've all suffered from some type of eating disorder. Whether you want to believe it or not, whether you actually know that you have or not, we have. I remember a time when I don't know if I was in high school or college, and I decided that the rest of my body is usually very small, right? But my butt and my thighs were too big for what I thought was okay. And it doesn't help that on the internet, you get suggested all these things. So these images are just, you know, they are just imprinted in your brain type of thing. And then I decided to go onto a Weet-Bix diet, whereby I would only eat Weet-Bix, right? And I would have them with only water. And I'm not saying this so that you guys can go and try it. I'm saying this to warn you against it, right? I would have Weet-Bix with water, sugar, and just a dollop of butter, and that was it. And I would have that 2 times a day, and the rest of the day, I would have water. I lost so much weight. I was so skinny. And I was already a small girl. I was already a small girl. But I didn't realize how skinny I was actually getting. When I looked at myself in the mirror, it was like, oh, I could lose more weight. I should stop eating. I used to go into these sites, these pro-ana sites. Pro-ana means pro-anorexic, right? I used to go on the pro-ana sites, these thinspiration sites, which are all connected to this anorexic movement that is like, yes, be anorexic. That's the way to go. It's not the way to go. You are living very unhealthily. You are living very unhealthily and you're going to die. Eugenia Cooney has been online for so many years and she's still around. And thank God that she's still alive. But damn, you look at that girl and you're like, it just the wind would blow her away. Just the wind would crack her into two. And that is it. It's very scary. And she capitalizes on it. She profits from it because the people that are actually viewing her videos or viewing her Twitch streams pay her money to be that way. It's like she's getting paid to be that way. So not only does she have an eating disorder, but also if she has this eating disorder, it is monetary gain for her. And this is absolutely wrong because she's such a nice girl. She's a beautiful girl. But also we can't even really say if she's really that beautiful because she's so skinny, it's so scary.